Hello soulmates, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and if you are new to this channel, you're very much welcome. In today's video, I'll be teaching you how to make this stylish and beautiful detachable waist belt. So I placed this on a skirt I made, which I'll be showing you how I made this skirt in this video. You can also place this stylish belt on any other skirt you have at home, or you can also place it on a gown. So if this is a tutorial you're interested in, please like this video, drop a lovely comment, and if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please subscribe to this channel. Thank you. Welcome back. So for this tutorial, I'm making use of this sunrail fabric. As you can see that the pleat of this sunrail is quite big, not like the tiny one that are very common in the market. So this one is very big. I bought this 1 yard for 3,005. So but the length is very long. So the length, let's measure the length. The length is about, this is like on fold, this is folded into two, so it is like about 34 inches on fold. So it is very long, so the length is very long. So 1 yard should be able to make a skirt, because we'll be cutting the back and the front, so they'll be joining at both sides. So I'm folding my fabric into two like this, so the edge over there will be the M line of the skirt. So this is my band. So this is an elastic, so the elastic is about 2 inches wide. What I did was just to sew two 1 inch elastic together to achieve this. So I use a zigzag stitch to join them together. If you don't have a zigzag machine, you can just sew them on each other, just a little bit on each other, and you will achieve your band. Another thing you will need for this tutorial is a fabric. So for me, I'm using a crepe fabric. This is the fabric we will be using to cover the elastic. So I'm using a crepe fabric, a matching color. So my material will be folded into two. So make sure the end points, like this edge over here, is aligned together, because we won't be hemming this. So the end over there will be the hem line, so we won't be hemming this, so you don't need to add hemming allowance to the lower part of the skirt. So I folded it into two. Like I said, I'm using 1 yard of this fabric. As you can see, the 1 yard will be like, when I open up on both sides, that's like 36. So it should be enough to make a skirt for even a size 10, size 12 person, depending on your length though. So for me, I'm making a length 28 inches, while we're deducting my band. The band is 2 inches, but we'll be deducting 1.5, because the remaining half inch will be leaving will be for the joining to the band. So you just remove 1.5 from your length. Like I said, we are not aiming the lower part of this skirt. So you measure your desired length. So any length you want, you measure it. So as you can see that I still have like material that will be cutting away from this. I still have some materials that I will be cutting away from this. So I'll go ahead and cut out this part right now. So the part I'm cutting away, this part I'm cutting away, I don't need it. So after you are done cutting, you will be left with two pieces like this. So you go ahead and join both sides together. So you join both sides together. After joining, this is what I have. So this is the waist area, which will be making the gathers on. So this is my band, the casing for the band, and I use 5 inches, but I will advise you use 6 inches so that the elastic can move freely inside. So when you fold it like this, you have like 3 inches. That's if you are using 6 inches, and the excess on this side must be about 12 inches. So guys, I forgot to mention the length of the elastic. So the length of the elastic should be your waist measurement minus 2 inches. So if your waist is 26, just measure 24 for the elastic. And like I said, you have to add about 10 inches excess allowance for the casing, so that the elastic can stretch inside. So after that, you just go ahead and join the side of this band or the casing. You join the side like this, and you also join that of the elastic to just place it on each other, then you sew. So after joining, the next thing to do is to place the elastic inside the casing. Like I said, use 6 inches so that there will be space. As you can see that there was not enough space here, so just use 6 inches so that when you place this elastic inside, there will be enough space. So as you sew around, you go ahead and just stretch out the elastic so that it can accommodate everything. So this is the band, as you can see. So I'll be fixing this on the skirt. So in case you don't want too much gathers on your skirt, you can just reduce the wideness of the main skirt so that it can go in to the band, because if there is too much gathers, the skirt will not look so nice. So the gathers on the skirt must not be too much, so just a little gathers. The skirt is pleated already, so I notch both sides of this band so that I can fix it to both sides of the skirt. There's a join in there, so this is what it looks like. So I noticed my elastic was folding. This is because it's doubled, so I'll just go ahead and sew like 2 lines on this elastic. When you are sewing, just make sure you stretch so that it can look nice. As you can see, the elastic band looks better now, and as you can see, the skirt, it is not too wide. Please don't let your skirt to be too wide. You don't need a lot of gathers. We are done with the skirt. Let's move over to the detachable belt. So I drafted this small pattern here. So this is my hip length, and I added extra 3 inches here, just extra 3 inches. The waist measurement is my accurate waist measurement divided by 4, and the hip also is my hip measurement divided by 4, but the extension down there is 3 inches. So this is cut on fold. So it is cut on fold like this. Then the next thing you will do is to just roll out this line to the other side. Then I'll be measuring 2 inches inward. Please, you can measure 3 inches, measure 3 inches or even 4 inward like this. Though I use 2, but you can use 3 or 4 so that it can be wider. So I'm just rolling this line downward like this, just downward, because we'll be making a curve at this edge. So I'll be making a curve here with my French curve. So I'll be making a curve. If you don't have a French curve, you can just connect from one point to another just to make a curve. So that's the aim. So now, as you can see, my curve is starting from the hip area, then I blend it in like this. So I didn't use the sharp side, so I use this part that is slightly curved. So I connect it upward like this, then I'll be cutting it out. So after you are done cutting, you go ahead and transfer this on your fabric, and you add the necessary sewing allowance at every side. You add ½ inch, and we are cutting 2 of this for the fabric. So this is it. So now we'll be cutting a false pocket. So for my false pocket, it is about 6 inches wide, 6 inches by 3 inches. So it is 3 inches on 4. So when I open it up, it is 6 by 6 inches. So I open it up like this, and this is 3 by 6. So I'll be covering the edge of the false pocket because it is not a square, it is rounded at this corner. So I'll just be like curving it just like this. So this is what I have here. So I'll go ahead and add stay to my fabric, and I will sew this round. So this is like a false pocket that will be placed on this. So now for the band of the belt, so this is what I have. So this band should be your waist measurement with extra like 12 inches. So, and it is about 4 inches wide, so I'm aiming for 1.5 inches for the band, so that's why it is 4 inches. So when it is on fold, it is 2, and when I join it, it is 1.5, like I said. So your waist measurement like that, then you add Essex of about 12 inches like that. So this is what I have. I'll go ahead and fold it, and I'll iron it also. So now this is the fabric. I just added stay to one side of this. I added stay to just one side. So this is a tiny strap that I just sew for this ring. So this is a D ring that I bought. You can get this in the market where they sell bag materials. So I'll insert this into this like this, then I'll be inserting this into my band. So this is a false pocket that I cut out. So I went ahead to join this. I've also sewn the false pocket, so I'll just be placing this on it like this. So this will be placed on it, then I'll go ahead and sew. So this is my band. I folded it and I've ironed it. I also added stay to it. Like I said, this D-ring, just insert this fabric into it like this, then place it in between and you sew. So the fabric for the D-ring that is holding the D-ring should be about 1 inch so that it can stay inside the band, because if it is the same measurement there will be a problem. So make sure it is a little bit shorter, like the wideness is a little bit shorter than that of the band, so that when you insert it there will still be the space. As you can see, I still have the allowance there for the band, which I'll be using to join it on this. So in case you don't have this D-ring, you can just make an extension like a belt, so that you will just add a press button on it. So now I'll be fixing this inside. So this will be inside like this. So it should be like this. So I'll place this inside like this. I'll go ahead and just sew this small side, and I will also cover up the band. I will cover up the band. So this is what I have. I've went ahead to sew this. So like I said, in case you don't have this D-ring, you can just make this band like a little bit longer, just like the same length, then you had a press button just to hold it down. So this is what I have. Then I'll just insert this into this D-ring. Like as you can see that the D-ring is 2, so it has to be 2 for it to hold it down. So let me show you how to style this. So this is the band and I'm putting on the high waist skirt already. So you place this like this round the band of the skirt, then you insert it into the 2D ring, then you open it up, then you pass it out like this. So with this way you can be able to adjust the band to fit into your waist. So this is what it looks like. So this belt is detachable, but if you want it to be inside your skirt, you can also make it like that. So this is what I have. Thank you so much for watching, and if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please subscribe, like, comment, share, and I'll see you in my next tutorial. Bye.